Welcome back to the channel. Let's explore together. We're checking out Solence Blackout official lyric video today. I think I've been introduced to Solence. I'm fairly certain you guys have shown me Solence before. This was requested by you guys once again, so we're gonna take a peeky poo at it. What am I even saying? Let's see how this goes. Away.
Yeah. All right. Everyone ready? Let's go. Blackout! Blackout! I'm losing all of my senses.
That was a lot. That was some EDM reminiscent of the kind of intros you'd get or outros you'd get after a drop for a dubstep sort of a thing. That kind of a synth sound effect. Reminds me of I'm not gonna be able to put my finger on the name of it, but it reminds me a lot of when I listen to EDM way back and some of the dubstep stuff from way back. Justice is a name that comes to mind. And that's the only one that's hitting my brain right away. But yeah, this style of music's always interesting. How old is this song? 2 years. 2 years. That's a lot newer than I would expect. But you know, some people, they like what they like and they stick to it. I feel like this genre peaked around 2011 to 2012 or so, probably. That was when dubstep was getting pretty big, I think. And this type of EDM just fits too closely. I know it's not technically dubstep. We're not going wah 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 wah, but it's married to that version of hyper EDM. But you know, people still rocking it today. It's not full on dubstep. It's looking like it's gonna have some new metal / rock influences. Let's see. We just listened to Power Man 5000, which is in this niche, just more of a early 2000s brand of it. This is the mid 2000s brand of it, but we're in 2020 and they just 2023 and they just made it. All right. That's enough of that music nerd. Beware. Sometimes things get me on a whole rant.
I'm giving all my affection. I'm burning up, but I'm restless. I'll never stop, never stop. Some dark days. I'll need some drink up. I've got my voice here. We'll say it once, say it twice, say it 3 times. Go and put the lights out. We'll be fine. We'll keep fighting on and on and on up through the night. Go and put the lights out. It's alright. We'll keep fighting on and on and on and on. Keep going until I black out.
I mean, I was just about to pause and say, I can't get mad at this. I really like this, but then we went right back to this stupid. This is the part, I think. This is what really puts this strictly in that niche of, like, this feels like an old song. The rest of it, I'm kind of vibing with it. I like that the chorus flirted with the idea of being a super generic chorus, but kept it grungy enough to not feel like I'm listening to Starset or something. But then we had to go back to this. We didn't need to go back to this. You could have just transposed this into more of a guitar melody or anything else besides this kind of a synth sound, and the song would feel like a modern version of one of these types of songs. I'm all for making like a modern feeling version of a throwback genre, but I don't know. When the genre is this niche, it gets a little tricky. So it keeps flirting with me liking it and not. There's a tightrope to walk when revisiting this bizarre era of 2000s and mid 2000s metal, rock, EDM mixtures, whatever you want to call them. Let's just get a thumbnail real quick while we're here thinking about it. Oh, let's flip me to, yeah, that's better. And that was a thumbnail. Back to Blackout!
All my life I've been searching perfection, yeah. Think I found a direction. Man, get the check dead. Cause we race against the clock. Supersonic to the top.
Alright.
Hear my brother screaming. Hey, hey, hey. Go and put the lights.
I don't know what that verse was. I felt like I was liking where they were going a couple times, and then they just went, nah. Oh well, let's vibe to this chorus. This chorus was pleasant the first time.
We'll be fine. We'll keep fighting on and on and on through the night. Go and put the lights out. It's alright. We'll keep fighting on and on and on and on. Keep going until we black out.
Oh.
Alright, this is gonna sound a bit strange, but I need y'all to trust me.
Oh.
To get what you want, you need
We're
to
getting closer to dubstep with that little poo poo poo. They're like, they're flirting with it. They're edging the dubstep fans right now. I'm not a dubstep fan. I'd be happy if they were further from it than closer to it.
going no matter what, so just say after me. Hey, every time it gets tough, will you stop? Every time it gets rough, will you stop?
No!
Every time you fall down, will you stop?
No, we would never stop until we get a
Fucking blackout!
I think that could count as dubstep. That's a close enough bass warble drop to feel like dubstep. I'm gonna say they went dubstep with the drop, just at a half tempo instead of double time. Usually you have the bwom 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 bwom, and they're just sticking with the bwom bwom. It's close enough. All of this is close enough. They have dubstep mixed in here without it being dubstep. They're trying to be sneaky. Now, to be fair, I'm exaggerating because one of the key tenets of dubstep is the time signature of that warbly sound. So because they're doing this even time signature, it technically wouldn't really qualify if you started to break it down that in depth. But you understand what I'm saying. Nice 80s fill there.
Keep going.
There it is. Well, I mean, that song was something. It's not the type of music I'd go back and listen to voluntarily. I like a lot of music parallel to that. I like nu metal. I like some sorts of EDM when I'm in the right mood for it. I like hard rock. I like screaming vocals. I like super electronic music. Like, I even have a song that has a lot of similar elements to this song that I made myself, but it's just kind of the whole way that came together in this instance, and some of their choices, it didn't mesh for me. I think Solence is a group I've heard before that I've liked, if I'm not mistaken. But this one, personally, didn't hit the kind of marks I would want for a song for me to listen to. It is what it is. Until we explore again, I'll see you next time.